The Great Hall of the Galactic Council was bigger than most cities. Thousands of beings from across the galaxy sat in their floating chairs, each one representing their home world. The air hummed with translation devices turning alien languages into words everyone could understand. Today, they were all here to talk about one problem: humans. Ambassador Zethkara of the Vrex Dominion stood up from his chair. His gray skin was covered in scales, and his red eyes glowed as he looked around the room. The Vrex were one of the oldest and strongest races in the galaxy. When they spoke, others listened. Fellow council members, Zethkara said, his voice carrying across the hall, we have a growing threat that we can no longer ignore: the humans. A wave of whispers spread through the chamber. Some beings nodded in agreement. Others shifted uncomfortably in their seats. 50 years ago, we welcomed Earth into our community, Zethkara continued. We thought they would be like other new species, grateful for our guidance, happy to follow our rules. We were wrong. On the huge screen behind him, images appeared. Human ships flying through space. New colonies being built on distant planets. Trade agreements being signed with smaller alien races. In just 50 years, they have spread to 12 star systems. Their population grows faster than any other species. Their technology advances at a rate we have never seen before. Zethkara's voice grew harder. And their diplomat, Ambassador Katie Sullivan, has been too successful in making friends with our smaller member species. In the human section of the hall, Ambassador Katie Sullivan sat quietly. She was a woman in her 40s with short brown hair and kind eyes. She wore the simple blue uniform of Earth's diplomatic corps. Around her sat the small human delegation, all of them looking uncomfortable as the Vrex spoke. The humans are disrupting the balance we have maintained for thousands of years, Zethkara said. They question our trade rules. They offer better deals to species we have guided for centuries. They spread their ideas about freedom and equality. This cannot continue. From the far corner of the hall, a very old voice spoke up. You speak of disruption, young Vrex. But do you remember why we have rules? Do you remember the first law? All eyes turned to Elder Counselor Morden of the Ethereal Collective. He was so old that his species had mostly become energy beings. His form flickered like a blue flame as he floated in his chair. The Ethereals were the oldest known race in the galaxy. They had been here when the Council was first formed, long before the Vrex or any other current member species. The first law is ancient history, Zethkara said with a dismissive wave.